You suck at the F1 games on a controller. Today I'm taking you through the 6 biggest reasons controller players suck, and as someone that can get into the top 1% of the world, I'm giving you the secret sauce to each of these reasons to be fast on the F1 game on a controller. And yes, at the end of the video I will also clear up the steering rate. Today we're not only focusing on what you should do, but also on what you shouldn't do. Starting off with reason number 1 why you suck. You are making excuses. If you say you don't, you are not even aware of it. Everyone does this. Of course, if you don't have a Fanatec Super Soaker Pro like Jarno Opmeer and you don't have $20,000 setup, of course you should be slower. But making excuses will not make you faster. And yes, if you win on a controller, you can flex on using a controller, but stop using it as an excuse. It is your reality and you have to focus on what can make you faster instead of what's slowing you down. And so, yes, we know it's harder than a steering wheel, like it should be, but stop making excuses. On to the second reason why you suck at the F1 game, is you are using assist. You disgust me. No, just kidding. I would advise you to turn these off one by one. If you're new to the game, start with the gearbox. The gearbox is easier than you think. It will become natural within a couple of hours. A little tip that I have is counting down the gears through the corner. Of course, slower corners need lower gears. To see exactly which gears to use, you can look at other people's content, but count them down in your head until it becomes natural. Then do traction control. First go to medium, master this, and then turn it off completely. In the next reason, I will give you the tip that helped me get rid of traction control within a day. Then do ABS and keep the line for last. The reason I'm saving line for last and I'm saying yes, without line you are faster is because at some point, of course the line will tell you where you need to brake, but the line will not give you the fastest line in every corner. So at some point you will compare your own line to the line that you're actually seeing. So you might as well just turn it off and learn the line normally, and you will actually be faster because you will know what line you're taking instead of driving compared to the line that you're seeing, if you get what I'm saying. To find the best racing line, of course I would advise you to look at YouTube videos of a certain guy that named Harmnn. No, or you just look at esporters or league racing content. Take your time with all these assists. Just go one by one, be patient, and you will be faster in the long run. It's so much faster using no assist. You have all the control of the car. You can also see where you need to improve, and over time you will become so much faster turning off the assist. So that's very important. Going on to reason number 3, you suck at braking. And if you're still saying, oh, trail braking is hard on a controller, go back to reason number 1, you are making excuses. Of course it's not easy. It's also not easy if you're having a wheel. Trail braking is when you're braking and gradually releasing the brakes as you get closer to the apex. This will enable you to put extra weight in the car when you're steering the wheel, making the car rotate more, giving you more lap time. So start by trying to trail brake, be smooth on the brakes, release the brakes slowly as you get closer to the apex. A little tip that I have is look at the steering wheel. The more you're steering, the less brakes you need to have. The slower you're going, the less brakes you need to have. You can also use this tip at an exit of a corner. You need to use the steering wheel. The more you straighten the steering wheel, the more power you put down. The other reason why you suck at braking is because you're braking way too late. You are compromising every exit, trying to brake late. This is something that I'm still learning to this day, that I'm braking too late. It can be really minor, but can lose you so much time, especially in a racing situation. Slow in, fast out. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That brings me to reason number 4 why you suck at racing on a controller. You are not smooth with it. I still see some people racing on a controller and flipping the stick left to right instead of pushing the stick forward. You need to use the curve around the edges of your joystick, as it is already so hard to be precise on a controller. You need to try and be smooth with it. It is not easy and it will come with time, but if you focus on this as well, being smooth on the entry, being smooth on the exit, you will be faster eventually. Going on to reason 5 why you suck. You are not using all road real estate. I mean by this is there is so much road available that so many people are not using. You need to use all the track that you possibly can. Get as close to the invalidations as possible, of course, with getting away with it, but this will enable you to get more lap time. There are some people that use the real life line, which I get, I understand, but you will be slower than the people that abuse the track limits. Before we get into the last reason why you suck at the F1 games, I want to give you an important mental tip that you should take in playing the F1 game and trying to get better. It is very important that you are patient. Some people try to rush, but it's just like every other skill that you want to master, skill that you need to perfect. You need to be patient, take it one by one, slice it up into pieces, and then see where you can improve. Don't beat yourself up. Stay positive. Your mental state towards this is very important because you will just wear yourself out, and the most important thing is that you have fun in the F1 game. You can try and get better and better and better. The most important thing is we are playing this game because it is fun. The competitive side of me struggles to accept that, but it's important that you find the right balance for yourself, that you can have fun but still be the best that you can be. Then going on to the last reason why you suck at the F1 game on a controller. You are using the wrong settings. What is the best steering rate? Many people ask me. Let me tell you that there is no best one steering rate. I hate to burst your bubble. I will tell you what I use, but first let me explain why. There's no one steering rate because it is like Max Verstappen being able to drive a very oversteery car and other people not being able to drive it. It's very sensitive if you have a higher steering rate, so it will be harder to drive if you're not experienced on the game. That's why if you're starting out on this game, I advise you to just keep it stock, do not touch it. And as you get more experienced and faster on the game, and as you get more confident, you up the steering rate. At the start of this game, I started using 120 steering rate as I saw someone say that higher steering rate is faster. However, this was too sensitive for me at the time, so I put it down to 110 and it made me faster. Then as I got more used to the game, I upped it and now I am at 140 steering rate. But I will tell you, I'm a sweat guys. I wouldn't advise everyone to go to 140, especially starting out players. Keep it lower because it's sensitive. It's already hard to be precise. If it's too sensitive for you, it will be really hard to be confident in the car. Apart from the steering rate, it's also very important for you to have the right camera settings and more. So click the video in your screen for my settings on the current F1 game, which I use to get into the top 1% of the world. Subscribe for more racing content and I'll see you guys next time.